Hannah from Meditating Mama. Today I'm going to do a very relatively short video on how to make your own kefir. I'll be doing water kefir today. I'll probably do quite a few other video posts so that you can get a whole range from the NTN water kefir, coconut milk, first fermentation, second fermentation, and also to add some flavouring. Today I just want to do the first ferment. I'm sure you've heard all of the millions of health benefits. I've done a blog on it. I think I found about 78 health benefits on drinking kefir, from cancer to acne to weight loss, you name it. Anyway, jump on, take a look. So the only things you really need to make water kefir is good quality sugar and good quality water. Don't use filter water. And when I say good quality sugar, you're looking at Rapadura. Another name for it is panela, or coconut sugar, another good quality. I always add in these three, which seem to be foolproof for me. I have fizzy, delicious drink every time, and my grains double like crazy. In fact, if you're ever in the Perth area, giving them away happily. My garden has had to see some of them, and same with my pets, just because I can't keep up with the production. So the other three ingredients I always use is molasses, pink Himalayan salt, and bicarb of soda. So the very first thing I do is I put 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now this quantity is for about 500 to 700 ml. So you want 3 tablespoons of sugar to half a tablespoon of molasses. And I always put boiling water over the first measurement, just to break it down and make it easier for the grains to eat it themselves and digest. And the same with the salt. Salt you just want to pinch, so I just add a few squeezes in. Mix it all around, and then while that's settling down, grab my container, and for 3 tablespoons of sugar you want about 8 or 9 tablespoons of kefir grains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I'd say 7's pretty good. What you want to do is you want to keep the grains 7 or 8. You want to keep the grains at about there on all your jars. So if you've got a bigger jar, you know, it's always just less than a quarter. What's that? Even half of a quarter of grains. Now, as a single mum of 2 very young babies of 1 and 3, I never have time. So for me to sit around and wait for that water to cool, I probably wouldn't end up making the mixture. So instead, I pop a pinch of my bicarb soda, maybe a little bit more, over the grains. I grab my water. Yes, we make a lot of kefir, so I always do things in bulk. And I pour a little bit of the water over the grains, and then I pour a bit of water, cold water or cool water, in over that mixture. I just make sure that that's cool enough, and I throw it in over the top. Swirl it around. With your first fermentation, the mixture needs to have some air. So you just want to grab a lightweight cloth, anything will do. I just grab something that's from the children's baby bag. Pull it over, and then I secure it with a band. This is just to stop, so it needs the air. You're just putting this cover over to stop anything getting in and contaminating it. Now this liquid needs to stay in a dark area. Depending on where you are in the world, it needs to stay at relatively moderate temperature. So I'm in Australia, so this needs to stay somewhere cool because we're coming into summer. If you're in cooler climates, then potentially somewhere that's a little bit warmer. This will be ready in 48 hours. If it's really warm, it could be ready sooner than that. And if it's really cold, it could take a little bit longer. And it also depends on how many grains are in your jar. That should be 48 hours. Obviously, if there's more grains, it's going to be quicker. The way to tell is once you taste it, it should be not sweet and not too bitter either. If you leave it too long, your grains will start to get smaller and smaller because they starve. I'll have some troubleshooting on my website as well and do another video at some point just to help you with your grains and improving their quality. But for now, this is your first ferment. Thank you for joining me. Be happy!